All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, ESEA Season 29 here in Maine. Team Dignitas versus BZG Esports. Dignitas Fee, to be quite specific, because we've got Rain, Kath, Milk, Elite, and Artstar there. Over for BZG. Got Lane, Bash, Nar, and Dutchbag. So I was busy reading the kill feed as we get a quick little knife round here in an awkward position right in front of Econ and Dutchbag. She's like more right clicks and it's not going to come through. The ladies of Team Dignitas Fee going to have their choice of positions here. And I'm guessing they're going to start on CT side, the favored side. Although, you know, there's some teams go a little unorthodox. Like to start on T side. Get those 5 or 6 rounds they really need before they get on started. But here we go. Team Dignitas, they are up 2-1 in the season. 1-1 for BZG Esports. And looking at the buy to start things off here. And now 4 sets of armor on both of these squads. And it's going to be Emily to get the kit and the smoke on the CT side. As for BZG, it's going to be Dutchbag doing the heavy lifting there. 2 flashes, 1 smoke, and they're making a lot of noise. With 1 player, a lot of footsteps. They would make their way towards halls. 2 players holding down the CT side of B. It's going to be Rain and Kath holding close towards Z for a fast rotation, but they're going to have a lot of work in their hands momentarily as Lane puts himself towards the top. 1 player pushing towards ramp, waiting for that second flashbang to come on through. The smoke about to plume, and Kath is pushing forward for a nice position, holding up close. 1 more player towards Z for a fast rotate, and here we go. Bullets rattle off. The first frag's going to go their way, but rounding the corner, they answer right on back, planting the bomb. And they've got Dutchbag in the smoke. He's rounding the corner. He gets himself nothing, but he had a great position for it. Back down to 2 versus 2 as Emily catches him off guard. HP favoring the CT side. Let's look at this positioning. Nar on the back of sight. 1-for-1 trade. And Nar comes back, gets himself the second of the round. A hat trick there for Sergeant Haas, and BZG going to be taking the lead 1-0 here. Good. I like the aggressive positioning, getting the right into the smoke, playing that lurk role. I think that was Nar, but didn't actually get much for it after he got there. Alright, Team Dignitas, standard meta, going right back into it on the second round. 2 CZs, 2 scouts, and a deagle there for Kath. 3 sets of armor and a helmet to boot. Looking for some aggression early on for the T side. Going to be playing this one passively for the time being. They got themselves 3 MAC-10s to work with to start making some Skrilla, but what just happened there? Oh, I think that was just a long-range Milk. Went towards upper B, found Bash immediately. Bish, bash, bosh, as Bardolph would say. And Nar was willing to take a peek into it. Is he going to go again? He's definitely thinking about it. Milk. Gonna be flashbanged off. Takes the shot. Barely tickles Dutchbag. 86 HP remaining on him. And she is gonna get swarmed right now. It's gonna be a fast rotate from Team Dig. Gonna put themselves 2 through Z. They're gonna keep Kath here as well. And Nar's trying to close the distance, get this MAC-10 some Skrilla. He's gonna have a good opportunity. The first one goes his way. 1 more player towards that back line. Artstar holding up close with just the CZ, and they know exactly where she is. But still, CZ go gets 2 and puts Sergeant Ash on 1 HP. That's gonna be a good opportunity as Kath comes in. That Deagle finishes off one of those low HP players. It's just Bash and Lane. Bomb planted for them. Kath and Emily's Deagle and Scout combo could do some heavy lifting right here, especially if Bash pushes out first. But it's Lane with the AK-47, and now Emily's picked up one, but she doesn't have armor. So ambush is going to be a factor. She taps the bomb, baits out the shot. Emily, good opportunity. Kath finds the first one. Lane has to clutch this out, or the Eco's going to come through for Dignitas Fee. Time's ticking on down. I don't think they can do it. There's no kit, so they're going to be happy with the damage done. The AK they've salvaged up as well. And Kath trying to run back, find one of the more of those AK-47s. Just a Scout. Good enough upgrade for now. Economic damage done. There'll be 1 more round for them to save. Maybe invest a pistol or something onto Kath. Try and play around that picked up AK. They actually just tossed the AK over towards Kath. She armors up and has a Deagle. Emily, you're gonna go glass cannon with that AK? Interesting. As for BZG, AKs across the board except for everyone but Nar. They start pushing a fast action right through Econ, and so much damage done towards, I believe that was Milk? Yeah, only player towards that A-bomb site. And another shot lands, weakens up Sergeant Hash, takes another 32 HP, as the rest of those CTs have to figure out if they want to even go for this. They've got Sergeant Hash down towards Pop Dog. Oh, I just missed that one. Rain going to be going downstairs. Artstar feeling it out. Only a USPS to lose. Same with Rain, so they could actually go for this. There is Sergeant Hash getting baited out. 2 flashbangs, so they could try and surprise him coming down Pop Dog. Oh, Hash climbing up the ladder, a little bit risky. Not going to feel that one. Artstar goes out with the USPS over towards mid. Wasn't the fight we needed to see right there, but I think that just maybe Lane might find some more action over towards T-spawn. If Lane does want to pick this one up, one-on-one versus Rain. Oh, has some trouble versus the USPS, but does get it in the end, and the bomb plant will go off. 3-0, 5 players kept alive for the time being. Lane, we got 1 bullet left in him. So it's going to be slowed on down. Team Dignitas will be buying on out. The M4s will come out. Do they have enough for the AWP? I don't think so. They did maintain that AK-47 for M-Elite. Taking a look at the scoreboard right quick as they start popping themselves in towards T-Connector. Actually, it's going to be another fast play. HE comes down at their feet, burning a bit. They're going down fast, and there's 1 player locked out in Sandwich. Alright, so I got the first frag, but answered back by Lane. Kath joins in the frag as well. This Dutchbag finds one up top of Green Train, spotted out towards the back of Bomb. It's Artstar up towards Evan, will find 1 more headshot. Man advantage, player advantage, I should say, in this circumstance. They now are alive with the MP5 in hand, and that'll be a quick one. They got the bomb plant at the very least. But the fast play might be trying to set some ties, set some expectations for the following round. It'll be just AKs handed over. Team Dignitas happy with those. A lot of economy as well built up behind that. Utility held on to as well. For BZG Esports, they'll be getting right back into it, though. The AWP can come back out. Sergeant Hash had like 8K before the investment. Let's see what they want to do here. 3 AKs so far. Op was dropped over towards BZG, and M-Elite has that in hand as well. She's going to take that over towards Z. BZG taking his over towards Ivy. Kath going to be holding that direction. Rain, fast play over towards Ramp Room, but it's going to be the... Oh, all right. They're going for the totem pole. Milk's right beneath it, and she's going to go down. More players here. Traded out 1 for 1. Finally, it's going to be going the way of the CTs, at least momentarily. That op does ring out from M-Elite. Hash goes down. 2 players over towards Pop Dog. Or sorry, not Pop Dog. Ivy. It's going to be smoked up at the time being. Kind of showing their hand. M-Elite banging one out. As Nar goes down behind the E-box. They did get in lane back here with his AWP. And interesting lineup, they forgot the bomb. Minute 15 on the clock, so plenty of time to go back for that. They need another frag. Re-smoke Ivy. Lane trying to work his way in. M-Elite still holding Pop. Okay, this is a bad lane. Walks right back into it. Now it's a Dutchbag. 1 versus 3. The bomb back in T-spawn. Good 1-for-1 trade right there. But still player advantage. And through the smoke, Kath. Does him dirty. Dutchbag goes on down. Team Dignitas get 2 buy rounds in a row. Still Skrilla enough for BZG? Not exactly. You got 2 players up above 4K. Nar almost pushing 5K, so they could force up a little bit here, play it perfectly safe, get the full buy in the next round. Just drop over a couple pistols. Hash will do just that. Nar armors up behind a P250. Lane gets themselves a CZ. It actually drops a couple more over. There we go. Spread out that economy. What's the play here? They've been going a little bit too fast. I want to see them slow it down. Going for a B push now. Actually, oh, down ladder room. Immediately taken out by Milk, who's going to turn around towards Econ. Spot that one out. And here we go. Footsteps heard. Milk banking up the bucks right now. 2 MP9s doing good work so far. That one going to be pushing ramp room. Finds itself a Dutchbag. Gets some damage done, but it's all MP9 show here. Just a fast round. BZG trying to get some economic damage done. They get the full buy right back out here and now. We'll see if Kath wants to throw away that MP9. They'll reinvest into the M4 for the CT side. And we'll take a look at the scoreboard. It's Artstar leading the way in the server. 7 frags for them, 6 for Kath. On the opposite side, it's going to be Nar and Lane, just a little bit behind them. Kath does hold on to the MP9. We'll see if that comes back to Haunter. Rain's going to be pushing up towards Halls for the time being. Nar looking to meet her halfway. And oh, we got Kath pushing top of B as well. Bash is going to be here to help out. She's going to hold that close position. Some noise being made over from, was it Ticon? Oh, that's someone trying to bang out over towards the top of Pop. That's Artstar. Hoping for a cheeky wall bang. Happens every now and then. Oh, yep, damage was done. They're going to fall right on back. Rain delivering the HE, no one holding close enough. Bash was tickled a bit by Kath, who's now dropped back with that MP9 towards the back of bomb site. Things will slow down for the time being as they start lining up some smokes. Looks like a stock standard execute. Little wall of smokes to help get them through Econ. Leading the way is going to be Sergeant Hash. Some damage was done right back towards Kath. ticked down by the fire and the flames. We've got one player over towards Old Hell. Cath trying to find something through the smoke, but Nar and Lane chime in. Dutchbag looking over the top, expecting someone to be in heaven. It's Artstar to go from the old bomb train, and Emily to start closing the gap. 3 versus 4 for the retake. Quick shot! I blinked and missed it, but we got that one loaded up on the replay. The Molotov keeping them down. Emily finding another one. Now they're separated through the smoke. Bash is going to try and find himself one more kill, but she's on it. She's trying to hold it one more second, and she will indeed get it after the defuse, though. She does go down. Emily trying to save the AWP, which with the 2 kills she got. Here is the first one. This flick up on top of green train. She climbs on up. It's insanely fast. Spots it out. Gets the headshot as well. I didn't even notice that. That will be one more round for Team Dignitas. I believe that's 4 in a row? ESEA servers, they don't show the back and forth, so I think it's 4 in a row, though. One more round for BZG. AKs across the board. They got the bomb plant, so decent amount of utility for those stacked up on 3 players. Artstar finds him through the floor. Nar goes down. Hold on just a second. Answered back, but it's Lane going over towards Ivy. He's going to push through this one. Cath may have just been spotted out. Bash finds another frag. Down through the floor again. They're just having... I can't even view this one, because they were just shooting each other through the floorboards right there. 3 versus 3. Now at the minute 15 mark. Early damage done. Cath answers back immediately. And I believe Bash is going to get out. Finally goes down. Lane answers back with a quick frag with 2 more to find. Takes a little jumpy, tries to bait it out. Gets past the Molotov, but Emily with another quick jump on top of the bomb train finds the head again for another 2K. And Team Dignitas starting to run away with it on CT side, but BZG only need a few more rounds on T side to get this going once they swap on over. Still got money for the buy here. It's a little bit worse for the wear on a few of these players, but they get the op back out for Lane. AKs across the board, just going to be lacking a little utility. Interestingly enough, Cath is still going to hold on to the MP9. Are they going fast again? It looks like they are. Ash leading the way. And Lane, okay, shuts that push down. Well, they get 2 players up towards the top of B. Ash is going to hold this one down for the time being, waiting for some aggression. Oh my god, Emily. She's trying to find him. She knows he is there. Meanwhile, Artstar, wary of the push over towards Ivy on T side as they get 2 players moving that way. Lane with the AWP hoping to be gifted a kill, but nobody holding that aggressively. Looks like Rain might be taking some aggression over towards the top of B right now as they start moving some players back. Bash moved forward and now backs up. Has a good little 1-1 opportunity and takes great advantage of it. That's 2-player advantage for the T side. Most they've had to work with in a couple rounds. Artstar still on that A-bomb site. Emily comes back to join her as we've got Dutchbag pushing on through. I think Emily might have an opportunity here. As Hash drops down from Red Train. Artstar goes down in Old Hell. It's 2 versus 5 now. Got a quick shot, but going to need a whole lot more than that. And Cath only rocking the MP9. Likely can't get this one in the books. Needs a 4K. Has a bit of utility to save. Kit, armor as well, and Sergeant Hash just looking for it. He's going to give up a free kill. Fortunately for him, the AK did not drop on down. Cath would love that right now. The nade going to do a little bit more damage. A good half of her remaining health. 22 remaining there. Expect somebody to be on the back lines, and that's going to be Lane. Not looking the right direction. If Cath goes back towards that old bomb from CT spawn, might be able to find a little bit of damage, but just as I say that, Lane spots it out, puts her down, and BZG get their first buy round on the board here, within 1 round of tying it up, going into round number 10. Taking a look at the scoreboard, it's going to be Artstar leading the way, 9 frags. Nobody in the double digits quite yet, but everyone putting in work on the server so far. And plenty of money saved up to reinvest here. Op even comes back out. Artstar's relegated down to a FAMAS to get out some more utility. This Rain looks like she might be going fast towards ramp. Only player going that direction. 1 player's out fast as the rest are making some noise elsewhere. They're getting aggressive on the CT side of Ivy, and it's Emily to get the first frag. I thought that was going to be Cath playing in tandem. Dutchbag wants to answer this one back. Is he really going to take this peek right now? Going to Molotov it off for the time being. Oh, she goes right past it. Bold and brave. Now Hash is the only player out. Great little spray and a double down. Good stuff so far. Evens out the players. 1 more at his side as Artstar last remaining here. The FAMAS, good enough to get the job done. And only 1 more player here. But once again, they forgot the bomb back at T-spawn. Still a minute 10 on the clock. His Hash trying to open this up, and he finds another frag, a third, a fourth. He is looking for the ace right now, as it's only Rain left alone on the side. We go to the clutch cam. Sergeant Hash. Someone predicted, and there it is! Sergeant Hash is going to find the Etta Rain, gives the little mouse waggle as he gets that ace that I believe he predicted in chat. They were wanting me to hype this up. I'm like, if it happens, it happens, and there it is. 5-5, tied up with 5 kills from Sergeant Hash himself. 10 on the board for ArtStar, double digits. The only one so far, as it has been tied up, and I believe it's going to be the economic reset here for Team Dignitas. Just 1 HE, a couple P250s, and Elite rocking the P2K, something you don't see all too often. A flurry of kills. ArtStar answers back with 1. A little bit of damage done. Another opportunity. As it's just ArtStar remaining there, tucks herself back behind Old Bomb Train, but not quite fast enough. It's going to be Bash to put her down. Just Rain here, lying in the smoke. It's going to be Bash to finish her off. Padding the stats with those eco kills and taking the lead again for the first time since the pistol round and the following rounds after. The buy should be coming right back out. M4's across the board. No big green gun for Elite, but Lane still has his in hand. I like the chat has gone complete smiley face mode. Smiley face mode chat, best chat. Don't add me. Alright, Bash took a peek. Rain hasn't gone too aggressive. Oh, the nade! They get a little bit further back, but it's ArtStar actually took the major brunt of that damage. 55 HP remaining on her. Milk down to 72, as I believe we got a player pushing out connector. Another nade? Really? And a Molotov. That should be the end of ArtStar. Tries to pull out the smoke. Not fast enough, though, but Milk is still here. They might not expect that. It's the only surprise they have up their sleeve right now, as 3 players march towards the T-side Ivy. That's not T-side. There we go. Got there in the end. Spotted out. Hold on a second. Sergeant Hash getting some more kills on towards the site. 3 points of contact at the same time. Got to choose my battles there. In the end, they do answer back with 2 quick kills. Bomb held over towards Ivy. 3 players stacked up over there. And a minute left on the clock. To slow this down, not only rocking the MP5, but that could do some real damage as Kath and Milk down in the 70s. Op in hand, hoping for a peek. As the smokes flashes, they plume. It's Kath to get the first point of contact. Does a great job of getting that first frag. And Milk holding up close. How does Lane get that fast shot? Running, gunning. Finds the op shot. Now it's Rain coming out from Old Bomb Train. Knows where the bomb is planted, checks over towards her right, finds the first, and spots at the second. Lane has to go back in on this, going up the bomb train, biding some time, making Rain work for it as she goes up top as well. He didn't commit to it, but she saw his shadow. Has no kids, so has to get this frag very quickly. Checking close, spots it out again. Had another opportunity. Going for the flashbang, has to be aggressive, has to go fast now. There might be a kit on towards sight. She eats in a flashbang of her own, and Lane going up towards the E250, just biding time. And I think this might be the smartest play right here. She's on her way to go grab it. No kit. Taps it. Accidentally right-clicks. Oh, you hate to see it. That should be the round unless she can find a kit somewhere. But no, Lane. He will escape. I believe can get far enough away. 51 HP. Oh, he's barely tickled by it. That bomb really does get me sometimes. So, 2 rounds more than Team Dignitas fee as the timeout will be called. BZG Esports feeling a little more confident on T-side. 7-5. Already feeling good here, and, well, let's see, they need the loss bonus. One more round of loss bonus, they could get some real weapons out. So I think they can have a light investment here, just upgraded pistols, maybe something cheeky on top of that, like a UMP. I don't know what they want to do. Their economy is like in a really odd spot. They could force up completely around this, just drop over 2 M4s and have some really light buys into other players. That might be what they're considering right now. As on ESEA, we don't know who took the timeout, but you have to imagine it's Team Dig. As BZG Esports, they got the first 3 rounds off that pistol. Team Dignitas V answered back with 5, and then it's gone 2 more. Actually, 4 more now. Math is hard. Never do math live on stream. Pro tips for up-and-coming casters in chat. All right, one more look at the scoreboard since we have some time to kill. Freeze time still going on, which makes me believe it might be a technical, not tactical. We got 12 frags up there on Sergeant Hash, the man with the ace previously, and Kath disconnects from the server. That indeed does confirm my one worry. So we're going to throw it over towards the elevator music. Bide some time. I can talk with chat for the time being, maybe. Or actually, maybe start banning people in chat. Dignitas calling in a sub, question mark? I doubt it. Probably just having some minor internet problems. I don't even know if they have a backup on the roster. Let me tab out real quick. I know Sapphire was on the roster last season. I don't know if she's ever actually filled for them. Let's take a look. I don't know how the ringer rules work on ESEA. Yeah, Sapphire's actually not listed on the roster anymore. For those of you that don't know, and you should know, so I don't know why you wouldn't, Sapphire, one of the top 2 observers in the CSGO scene. I believe she's still partnered with Team Dignitas as their manager. She's listed as backup / manager, aka Team Mom, but not on the active roster. So we're just here in limbo, waiting for Kath to get back in. And hopefully, fingers crossed, it works out. Jayswee says that Sliggy is the best observer. He is damn good. For me, I've never, I had followed him, but I don't know if I'd ever seen his work before. He busted out onto the scene, made a name for himself. Damn good work for him. Oh, I don't get too excited quite yet, but we do have Kath right back in the server. Her ping was up on 100, but it seems to be settling down right now. So I think once that evens on out, we might get this back underway. Down in the 80s right now. And I just noticed Sergeant Hash and no, sorry. These have settled back down as well. Sergeant Hash's was up there in the 80s for a split second as well, it looked like. Lane's up in the 70s. That's right about where I start to feel it and complain. I think we might be back into it. No forfeit win today, boys. And with that, the final seconds of the time, it will finally come to a close. Thank you guys for sticking with us over this time. I'm going to throw the music to a close as well. Round number 13, BZG Esports on the comeback, taking the lead right back in their hands. They got the AWP in that as well. 4 AKs to pair off of it. Team Dig trying to upgraded pistols around that one saved M4 from the round previous that was come down to a 1 versus 1 where Lane, well, had the first one. Emily barely did some team damage from those nades, and Kath's going to come back in the server to lay one out as BZG. They get themselves player advantage twofold. Milk, closest point of contact next, puts herself in towards Pop. One player up top, and the Molotov to flush her out. Let's see what she does with the CC. Rattles up a few shots, but can't find the frag. Once again, it's Rain, last one alive on the CT side of Team Dignitas V. Swinging out past the Molotov. No, it was actually a smoke, but Bash finds her. Pads his stats a little bit on the eco. That'll be double digits for Artstar. 11 frags for her. Lane on 11 as well, but Sergeant Hash, who got that ace earlier in the half. 14 frags to lead the way in round number 14 as well. 8-5. BZG still in the lead, but the buy's coming right back out. Emily is reduced to going glass cannon with the AWP. Other than that, decent buy all around. Sergeant Hash looking to go fast. Past the Molotov. Oh, down to 41 HP in the process. And again, going early up ramp. Gonna find one, but going up Pop Dog to try and switch things up. Now Artstar was alone momentarily, face to face against a... Oh, she spotted that out. Pixels seen. Sergeant Hash falls back over towards T-Con as they've got player advantage. Even more so now as Kath tried to push up through Ivy. It's Artstar to push in. They've lined up for her, but she can't get it done. Emily, who misses just over the top of his right shoulder. And now in a 1 versus 5, they're hunting her down. Nars in the back lines from Z, and they're going for the last second bomb plant. Can they get that last little bit of money? They can indeed. A little bit of extra pocket cash. Not like they need it as their economy is built on up. They have seemed to find their T side. They struggled this first 5 buy rounds. BZG Esports looking hot so far. And Team Dig, round number 15, they've got to throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. And it's going to be 4 for Moss to do it with. 1 M4 for Artstar, moderate utility, no kit, and only 1 helmet. Not that that matters a whole lot up against AK-47s. It's going to be Sergeant Ash. He's just flying out rounds after round. And their first one spotted, but Milk puts him down. I think it's Emily rounding the corner, finds one through the smoke, and it's the headshot coming off a blue train, runs out of bullets, and Nar's going to answer back. It's still player advantage for the CT side, more so now as Artstar finds Nar close up lane. Last one alive as he loses his companion, compadre, and swaps over towards the E250. Not going to happen though. One more round for Team Dignitas, 6-9, as they swap sides here in ESEA Season 29. This is the fourth match, I believe, for Team Dignitas, the third for BZG. Team Dig are 2-1 if you're just joining us, and BZG are 1-1. And I was hoping the scoreboard would still have the frags. But sadly, in ESEA, the server does not hold that information over. So we're going to have some time during halftime to talk this one over, see what they want to do in the following round. I'd say that 9-6, decent scoreline for the T side. But if Dignitas get the pistol, easy peasy, tie this one right back up. Taking a quick look at the ping, seeing there might be a technical issue that has them waiting. I just want to bide their time. Well, this only calls for one thing. The elevator music. To help fill the silence. Yep, I had a feeling Kath pinged out again. Damn, I was trying to fill some time. I was looking for the clips. Nobody clipped the ace. I was like, let's fill some time while we wait for Kat to get back in the server. No one clipped poor Sergeant Ash's ace. I mean, fortunately, I get to send the VOD back over towards the BZG boys. But we do have Kat rejoining the server, so no time to fill. We'll be getting right back into it. Waiting for the ping to settle down. Got down there on towards 65. So we should be underway soon. Fingers crossed. Small prayers in chat. Bless RNGs if you can. For no more internet problems as well. Nobody likes tech delays. I mean, sometimes for me, I would like a nice tech delay. There's been a lot of action and you're 4 hours in. I've got 4 rounds in. That'd be something. Typically, I try and break these down, analyze the match, but not a whole lot to analyze. BZG just found their rhythm, hit their stride. The fast plays didn't work out so well for them early on their T side, but they kept on hammering it home. Eventually found their pace, found their trades, warmed up enough to take the lead 9-6 before we start on into the next round. Just waiting for them to ready on up for that. Alright, here we go. Live back into it. The elevator music will come to a close and BZG leading 9-6 over Team Dignitas V. The buys are coming out. BZG not having any tricks up their sleeve this round. Just armor across the board with the USPSs. But Team Dignitas V doubling down on the Grenadiers. Rain going fast towards Connector. The rest of her teammates, well, all but one, going over towards Ivy, looking for any aggression. I believe one more player holding on the back lines, waiting for a smoke or kit or flash to be thrown. Who is that? Yep, there it is. Who's going to be in first? Looks like Rain. Nar smoked off over towards Ivy. Rain biding her time. As Emily right behind her. Over on site, we got Nar for the first point of contact. And interestingly enough, after all that utility thrown, they rotated one of the CTs back over around through CT. And here they go, forward on towards site. Lane spots out the first, but it's going to be Bash to find the first frag as they're having a little quarrel. They push one for Pop Dog. Cath finds one more frag, and Lane answers back from the CT side. Big Lane for 2 frags, and Bash answering back with a third. Put Art Star last one alive, 1 versus 3 to try to ace this, or not ace this out, but get the hat trick. Not going to happen. Bash once again joins in with a hat trick of his own. 3 frags for that man, and we go to the replay as that bomb defusal will come on through. This was Lane. We missed the one that Bash got. He doubled down after this. Nar had that one-on-one fight, but it was Lane who just got one. Long distance taps another. In the blink of an eye, the tides, they changed. BZG Esports extending their lead now into double digits, 10-6 up against Dignitas V. We're going to force up just a little in this round as they got the bomb plant so they can get the third round AKs regardless. So just a couple P250s, 1 CZ for Emilite. Milk on the Glock, she's getting 2 smokes and a flash for the utility. And I believe they're just going to be going for a bit of an A fake. Throwing out the standard smokes and flashes you'd imagine, and Dutchbag spots at least 2 pass, so this is a lot of information to work with. Bash is going to join him on towards the site as they go up towards heaven. The MP9 going to riddle them with bullets, find a lot of damage, 34 HP remaining on 1, and there it comes through, but Cat does end 1 as Rain and her are on site. Bomb is dropped, has to be picked up. I believe they can get a plant off this, no denial. As the Molotov comes through, they'll have a little bit of extra cash in the next round, and just the Glock from Milk, who gets some damage done. Oh, Lane. Little embarrassing right there. She picks up the M4. She's just going to try and get away with this as the bomb defusal is coming on through. Hash will get that, and they will give chase, trying to end her before she can get back towards East Spawn. Just wants a free weapon to work with. He'll bolster the economy, and I think she might just do that. The AKs will come out in the following round, and she'll survive on just 4 HP. And there we go. The frags are back on the board. Who's leading the way this time? 15 frags for both Lane and Hash. On the T side, we've got Art Star up on 13, Emily on 10, and Kath has more than 2 frags. That's because she's left the server twice due to technical difficulties. But here we go, BZG up against AKs. A little bit of unwary weaponry. Look at this. MP5, a Scout, a FAMAS, bit of a thrift store buy, one of everything, but they are going for that bonus round. As it is 11-6, they've got rounds to play with. They're making some noise up top for the Team Dig side. Dutchbag, only one on site, but Bash is here, moving his way back towards Z as he puts Hash up top. Flashbangs lined up. Kath looks like she might be the first one out. Rain at her side, and here it comes. Swing in, spots the first. Great entry, but she will go down immediately. Then they spot out that last player who's going to hold his position up top. Ash just as brave. He's not going to get anything forward. Bash finds that first frag and now pushing forward. The Molotov actually gets into before. Ash staying up top still finds himself another frag on this position. I'm so surprised it's worked out for as many as it has. But he's going to find a third. Deny the bomb plant, leaving Emily alone. I thought she was going to deny that frag. That's the bomb to be picked up. 32 HP remaining on her as they start closing the gap, pincering in on her. They don't want to wait for her to come to them. Emilite might catch Dutchbag looking the wrong way. Nope, X-ray, a little misleading. She does hear that a little too far. Actually, I don't know if Dutchbag make a sound as he made that little jump. He may have landed on the slope, but it is going to be one more round on the bye. First one going to go towards BZG Esports, leading 12-6 here. Money is not the best for Team Dignitas, but look, they got Milk on 5K. Like they can't toss around enough money to get the AKs out. It's going to be an upgraded armor for her. Pistols for just 2 of those players. CZs and a decent amount of smokes to maybe potentially get the bomb plant. Let's see where they decide to go with this. They're lining the same ones up over towards A, but the bomb going down Pop Dog, and they're going fast. They line up for him, and it's going to be the bomb dropped right at his feet. 2 players going to be pushing through to Econ. Just upgraded pistols, and actually just one of those as they start to fall. One's going to go the way of Kath, who does have armor on Milk, and nope, just the one consolatory kill for Team Dig. It'll be BZG 13-6 now, starting to run away with it. The ladies are going to have to go forward here and now if they want to make this comeback happen. The AKs are going to come back out. Emilite gets the op out on T side for the first time, and so does Andlane over on CT. Lane is going to go fast up Ivy. Nope, not today, not here, not now. Looked like the play for it. That's something that Team Dig tried to do a little bit earlier on. Worked out for them, at least for 1-1 trade initially. Nara's here, though, if they do decide to push that angle. Artstar looking for any aggression with the CT side. Holding passive. There's noise being made. I believe that's from Bash. Yeah, you can see him firing away on the map. Just going to go rotate that one over. Sergeant Hash holding down Pop Dog, but no one holding that so far. Oh, I just missed it. Emily took a cheeky peek as Lane tried to go for the 1-1. He was holding a position over towards Old Hell, but right now I think that Molotov not going to slow Cat down for too long. She pushes forward on the opposite side. This Molotov with a footstep may have been heard as Nar edges himself back towards CT. Tries to make that gap a little bit tighter. He's got Bash over towards Sandwich with a lot of work to be done as two players. Nope, sorry. X-Ray completely fooled me. One of those things that usually just happens on Nuke. Thought they were down below in T-Con. Over on B, we got two players here. Dutch Bag and Sergeant Hash, but I think it's Cat that might get the first point of contact here on the map. Making some noise. Has a good opportunity, but she is going to take that frag, and the players over towards Ramp Room are actually biding their time. It's trying to sell a distraction play that actually calls rotation back over from Hash momentarily, but footsteps heard. Dutchbag has to round it out. Molotov at their feet. 2 kills for him so far. Cat does find one, puts the player advantage back in their hands, but there's a flank they've got to be worried about. Hash finds the bomb planter. Emily answers back. Now it's just Dutchbag 1 versus 2. 15 seconds left to get that bomb and plant it. Emily trying to find him in the smoke. 12 seconds left. They've got to get the bomb and plant it now. Dutchbag finds the frag. And now just Emily grabs the bomb, puts it down. 3 kills so far for Dutchbag, hoping that she's low and could deny it, but the bomb will get planted. Emily 1 versus 1, and she's going to find the headshot. Finally around there towards the T side. But still, with only one player surviving, loss bonus comes through, so win bonus comes through. They can get those AKs right back out, but it's going to be a Galil Rain, and she wants to get it a little more utility. Same with Artstar, actually. So not the best of buys. Do we have the replay for that one? We do not. Sometimes I do forget to do those in the heat of the moment. Just missed that one ending frag there. Hold on a second. Lane for a split second as well. He seemed like he wanted to go forward with Nar, who did peek forward. Kath is waiting for that one. Over towards Pop Dog. They've got themselves in. Not a whole lot of utility from BZG. One more HE, one more Molotov in their hand. Actually, no, sorry, 2 HEs. Bash making some noise. Gonna smoke off Pop as they've given that away for free. They've got one player in towards Olaf, though. Alright, let's see what they can do with this. It's Bash to find the first one as they come out of Pop Dog through the smoke at the 1 minute mark. A little bit dangerous, but Rain is here. And I believe that Nar should be able to stop this before it gets started or out of control. It's going to be Bash to find that one more frag. Kath getting the 1-1 duel, but Nar comes out on top, and now it's Emily. 1 versus 4. Finds the first headshot. Needs 3 more of those. Did not get economically reset right here. I want to take a look at the money real quickly. Oh, they're all so low, and she misses the second opportunity. That's going to be 14-7, likely 15-7 before they can get the buy coming right back out. What do you do, Team Dig, at this point with your money that you have so little, so light? You can get 1,900 in the following round. You got to save on so much right here. It'd be so bitter, so bad. So they're going to throw everything at the wall and see what sticks again. Here on T side, though, 3 CZs, a Deagle for Kath, P250 for Artstar, armor across the board, only missing helmets on one of those players. What's the play here? Milk towards Pop Dog. One player towards the back of that. Gonna be holding that position. Sergeant Hash there. Lane holding close. But those 2 players, actually just 1 player. Oh, there we go. The peek comes in with the MP9 going aggressive. Could hand over a weapon. Still thinks it's worth the risk. Nar looked like he may have spotted out 2 players who are moving towards Ivy. Just a second. Milk right back up. Doesn't want to fight that one. Lane's going to back up. Has some positioning happening over towards T side. They got that smoked off. Kath on the way. Doesn't get hit by the nade quite yet. A minute left on the clock. Oh, this is interesting. They're going all the way through CT. Back towards Old Bomb. And I think Lane might be here at the right time, the right moment. The spray is decent enough. 6 bullets left in the magazine. Not going to be enough. It's over towards the site of B. We're currently Dutchbag trying to hold this one down. Does a great job so far, just 1. And on the back lines, Sergeant Ash wanted to steal that frag away, but nothing doing. Just Rain left alive here. 1 versus 4. Flashbang. Armor, helmet, and a CZ. Just looking to do some economic damage. bomb out of her control. Free frag right there. Now a weapon to work with. Can she pick this up fast enough? She does indeed, but goes forward. Doesn't check the corners. That'll be the round done and dusted. BZG up on match point, looking to go 2-1 in the season here and put Team Dig down to 2-2. Let's take a look at the frags one last time. 15 for Elite. Art Star on 14. Kath's frags, they're not completely accurate. She's dropped out of the server twice if you're just joining us, so can't say much there. But it's Sergeant Hash with the ace earlier in the match. 22 for him, leading the way with that 20 bomb. And once again, just upgraded pistols, armor across the board. It is CZ go, so anything can happen. I think they're lining up a little bit of a smoke execute for that A side. Stock standard going, swinging with the Deegs. And the CZs, and here it goes. One player over towards Pop Dog. Has the flashbang lined up for that one. Who's here to do the heavy lifting? Sergeant Hash wants to add his stats ever so longer, but it's going to be Lane to find the first frag of the round. As he lines them up, puts 2 more down. A third, not going to happen, but it's just Rain to ace it out. With the M4 picked up, she will be done, dusted, and buried. BZG take this one handily after coming back from what I think it was a 5-3 deficit. Ended up taking that to 9-6 on the CT side. Sorry, no, on the T side. CT side was just utterly dominant, only giving up, I believe, 2 rounds. So that will be the GG's called there. Once again, guys, I want to say thank you for joining me.